Okay, welcome again. Today we have our class, and I divided this class into three parts. Today we have pronunciation, speaking, and grammar. Let's
Okay.
start with pronunciation. And
Okay.
let me share the document.
Document.
Where is it? Your computer. Silent. Okay, let me share the screen. In American English, we did this PDF. Do you remember? Did we do it? No, right? Okay, silent letters. Practice words, sentences to develop muscle memory. Okay, today we are going to learn a list of words. Okay, in this list, well, you just need to practice. I'm just showing you a list of words. So a method, repeat the word at least 20 times. Look for real English examples in Euclid.com and create sentences. For example, lady, we don't have a rule. We don't have a rule. We just need to remember the words. Okay? We just need
Okay.
to memorize. For example, we have the word psychology. We never say psychology. No,
Psychology.
psychology. Psychiatra, psychiatrist,
Psychology.
psychiatrist. How do you say psíquico?
Psychic.
Psychic. Psíquico.
Psyche.
Okay. Psyche.
Psyche.
Yes. And there is not a rule, as I said before. There isn't a rule, but as you can see, we have like a pattern, like PS, 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 right? So
Try.
you can drop the P sound. This is another word that is mispronounced in English language. We have the
Sit.
word receipt. It's not received. No, received, it doesn't exist. We say
Visit.
receipt. That's perfect. And the last word is coup.
Cool.
It means golpe de Estado o un golpe del
Oh,
gobierno.
I didn't know that word.
Okay,
Cool.
this is the word. The forceful takeover of a government and unexpected difficult accomplishment by individual of a group. This is the coup. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. And there isn't a rule, as I said before, but you just need to remember. You need to learn them by heart. Let's continue with the B, when the B is silent. There are more words and they are more common. For example, we never say lem, like lem,
Lim.
climb, climb.
Climb.
Yeah, bum. We never say bomb. No, it's not bomb. We say bum. Yeah. And this is one of the most common words. People say plumber. Plumber doesn't exist. In American English, we say plumber. Plumber.
Plumber.
Plum.
Plumber.
Plumber. That's pretty good.
Okay.
And
Plumber.
let's go here. You can see the screen. Can you? If we go to English, if we go to English, you can like type the word. And then you can see, listen. Let me share the sound. Let's listen.
Between taxpayers in very similar circumstances. So just for example, if you take a plumber who makes $60,000 a year for.
Can you hear? If you take a plumber, he did this plumber. Okay, so you can use this website, which is Googlish. When you don't know a word, you go to Googlish and then type the word. Okay. Then we have cam, and as you can see here, we have another pattern, lady. We have MB, 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 MB. So when you have MB, you drop the B's out. Cam. The same here, we have debt, doubt, sorrow, debt. Yes. In American English, we have an expression that we usually use, which is run up a debt. I don't know if we can find this on Google, but we say run up a debt, which means in Spanish, deber una deuda. It is like when you say preguntar una pregunta, ask a question.
Okay.
Contraer deudas. Okay, contraer deudas. Run up debts. Debt. Run up. They would say mortgage.
Run up the
Run a mortgage. Mortgage. Which means hipoteca. Contraer una hipoteca. Adquirir una deuda es deber a alguien, ¿o no? Yeah, you can say, for example, sometimes it's really difficult to save that money because, you know, I run up debts, okay? And then we have with the end, these are just 4 words, lady, that are just 4 words that you just need to remember. Hem, condemn, autumn. This is one of the most difficult words because people pronounce the end, but we never say autumn. No, we say autumn. Autumn. And this word, can you pronounce? We never say government. No, government. Can you?
government.
That's it, because it's difficult, you know, government.
Government.
Yeah, government, and that's all. There are just 4 words with the M silent, okay? And you just need to remember there are just 4. And with the T, okay, they are more common, like mortgage, 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 fasten, fasten. We don't pronounce the T, okay? Fasten. Do you remember unfasten? You know, you don't say unfasten. You say unfasten, unfasten, yeah? And of course, remember that the French language was one of the most, well, it was the first official language in the UK. And this is the reason that we have French words in our English dictionary. We have the word ballet, which is a French word. So we say ballet, bouquet, champagne, okay? Cafe, entree. Do you remember entree? Then we have rapport. Rapport is a close relationship or mutual understanding, good communicating and respect. You build a rapport, and this is a good word for human resources, you know? When you work with someone, you want to build, construir. You want to, yes, rapport. You want to build rapport. 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 Okay.
Rapport.
Yes, and you build, construyes. Cuando quieres construir una buena relación de trabajo con alguna persona, you build rapport. Okay. With the S, we have the Dubré and bourgeois. And this word, it could be difficult, bourgeois, but it means burguesía, burgués, of course. And there are some sounds that we don't pronounce here. Let's Google it here on Googlish.
It seems like French.
Yeah. Let's listen. Between the interests.
Differences between the interests of the bourgeois ruling class nationalists
Yeah.
and the irreconcilable differences between the interests of the bourgeois ruling class nationally demonstrated the irreconcilable differences between the interests of the bourgeois ruling.
Yeah, but you know, I think that you in Spanish, you don't, well, it's not common for you to say burguesía in Spanish. Do you use that word?
Right now I don't think so.
Yeah, it's really difficult, right?
In college, maybe.
Yes, at college, when you were studying in college. Yeah, that's true. But nowadays it's not common. Which is common is joke or salmon because we eat them. You know the joke?
Yeah.
And
Salmon?
salmon, we never say salmon, we say salmon. Salmon. And then we have with the C, indict. And we have with the G and when the Ch. And then we have with the PS, corp. For example, when we say corpse, cannibal corpse, now we say corp. And that's all. So this is the list that
and DS.
No, we don't pronounce. We don't pronounce the PS.
Okay. Branch of the military of people working the same activity.
Same activity.
Like caps, that's different?
No, caps is different. Cap is different. This is sports. Yeah, but this is core, just core.
Core. Okay.
Yeah, it could be like, well, we use this in the army. Cuerpo, pero no cuerpo de reconocimiento, el cuerpo de búsqueda, el cuerpo de reconocimiento.
Okay.
Like
Core.
that. Yeah, core. Yes, core. Okay, so let me share this this PDF and then we move on to the next topic. Okay, topic.
Okay.
1 second. You are here and this is your PDF. So I shared the PDF through your chat. So now you can like download the presentation. Now,
Yeah.
and now let's move on to the speaking part, okay? I know in our previous class, we were discussing and we were learning about ellipsis, substitution. Do you remember? Okay, I have a presentation just to review super quickly. And we in the conversation. Let me share here. Yeah, so do you remember?
Substitution and ellipsis. Yeah.
Substitution, with substitution in English grammar, we replace a word previously used with another word. One, we have so, we have do in order to avoid repetition. We have here 4 examples and we are going to analyze one by one, okay? Let's start with one and ones. You know one and ones?
No.
Okay, for example, imagine I'm selling a cell phone. Look at this. I'm selling a t-shirt. I'm selling a blue t-shirt and a red t-shirt. Okay, and I ask, which t-shirt do you want to buy? The blue t-shirt or the red t-shirt? Again, I am selling a blue t-shirt and a red t-shirt. Which t-shirt do you want to buy? So let me change the words. Which one do you want to buy? Which one? I don't say which t-shirt. And you say, I want to buy the blue one.
The blue one. Yeah, I know that.
So the word one replaces a singular noun and the word ones replaces the plural noun.
Okay.
So for example, hey, look at that car. And you say, which car do you want me to see? Or which one do you want me to see?
Which one? Which one do you want me to see?
Yeah. But Carlos, can I say which car? Yes, you can. But in order to avoid repetition, you use this structure substitution one and okay? That's all. Next. Okay, we're done with this. Look at this. Do you need a pen? No, I already got one. I already got a pen. So it replaces a pen. Which car do you prefer? I like the red one, the red car. And are you going to wear these trousers or the ones or that trousers there? The ones, the only one, the only pen. So we're done with the first part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's move on to do so.
So.
Do so is a little bit more difficult, but if you speak Spanish, you can deal with it. Let me share it. Okay. Screen, right? This is do so. I think it is in Spanish. Okay, yeah, it is. We use do so when we want to avoid repeating something, okay? For example, she wanted 2012 and seems likely to win again. Because I don't want to mention win, I say to do so.
Do so this year.
Okay. Next part. En inglés informal podemos decir do it or do that. Mrs. Change waved as she walked past. She does so every morning. She does it every morning. Okay. More examples. Podemos reemplazar el do so por verbos que describen acciones. Lars doesn't like Facebook, but Emma does. And that's all. Any questions?
No, I use that.
You use it, right? So we
Do so. I use that when I was writing emails, and for example, we are talking about a procedure or like that, and to not repeat the name of the procedure or to not repeat the previous sentences, we just put do so.
You do so, and that's it. Okay, so we can continue. We can skip this part. Like this, do you mind if I open the present now? Yes, please do so. Yes, please open the present now. Yeah. Let's move on to the next part. So we're done with one, once, and do so. Now let's continue with if so or if not. If not is like de ser así, if not, si no. Okay? Do you want to be the best at what you do? If so, si es así, so. If you want to be the previous sentence. The
Yeah.
negative, if not. Any questions up to this point?
No,
No.
I
What
know
about
that.
so? What about so and neither? Any questions about so and neither? También in English. Do you remember how to say también in English?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We can continue. And then we have ellipses. You remember that we omit the first unstressed word, function words. We don't pronounce it, right? So I
Yes.
wonder where you drop I, and when you have the same subject, because we know the person, we can omit it. And then we have after and but. Words in the second clause, you know, when the verb is the same, you can drop it. The second one, of course, like I want to play soccer and I want to play basketball. So I want to play soccer and basketball. You don't pronounce again want.
Yeah.
Adverbial and relative clauses, remember that when you have that relative clause and the verb be, you drop it. But when you have a different verb, you add ing. No questions?
No.
Nice. So now let me share the quiz for today. Where
Okay.
is it? This is the first part. And one moment. Okay, let me share the link. It is well, this is the airplane. Okay, in the chat of this chat, you can see the link. Click on it, and you can share your screen. And you can share your screen.
Oh, let's
You
see.
have the link here on Zoom.
Okay. Share screen. This one.
Yeah, that one. And then we're gonna discuss. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you are the airplane. What does so replace? And moms want me to be modest, but I can't do so. It's not modest. You can use the arrow on your keyboard to move. You got it?
So, wow.
Puedes usar las flechitas de tu keyboard o de tu mouse para seleccionar la respuesta. La pregunta dice, how would your dad? Reload. Volver a empezar, volver a empezar. Ok,
Estoy terrible para esa clase de juegos, no puede ser.
dice así, empecemos de nuevo, don't worry. It says, I'm going to try to be more tolerant, and then would make me a better person. Like more tolerant, doing so, which incorrect. Doing so. La respuesta es doing so. Mario could teach the class, or he could write his thesis.
Oh my God.
That one. Complete this. I can be loyal, and you need to avoid. Tienes que evitar las respuestas
I can read
You can read
the options, right?
Okay, don't worry. Let me change. Let me change it. Vamos a cambiar otro. One sec. It was difficult. 1 second. Okay, it is here. A ver, vamos a poner. Yeah, that one. It is in the chat box. It is in the chat box. Now
Okay.
you click on it. It's different. It's totally different. Yeah,
Okay.
you cannot concentrate and then play at the same time.
I don't like lazy people. Neither do I. Yes, la siguiente, ¿no? Ay, se pasó. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but share the screen and then I will explain the answer if you make a mistake.
It should be.
Can you share your screen? I wanna see when you make a mistake.
Sorry, I was doing that.
Okay, yeah, now. Okay, the number one, you did it right, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, number two, yes, neither do I, of course, negative. Analyze, mom says I should be tidier.
I don't think you should be.
But I don't think you should be tidier. Yes, letter A, but I don't think you should.
Okay, next. Ay, se pasó no. I want to be more responsible, but I can't be more.
Yes,
Okay.
but I can't.
What's this? No, Ani. Okay. What does it know? No.
Okay, let me explain. You know the answer. Yeah,
DF. Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
you realize.
the class, or he could write this. Situation.
This is
Oh.
ellipsis. Ellipsis viene de omitir. Yes, so can you.
Okay, that's the same.
This is substitution because it says replace. Sustitución, reemplazar. Elipsis, eliminar. Here there are two answers. Aquí hay dos respuestas.
Taylor sings beautifully, then she plays the guitar well. Okay.
Yeah, es la A y la C. Yeah, that's the reason that I said two answers. No, ahí puse solamente uno, pero son dos. Yeah. And the last one.
Complete the sentence. I'm going to try to be more tolerant. So it means
doing so because it's like being tolerant. Okay, you get it. Do you have any questions before we continue with the next part?
no.
No, that's great. Remember that if you apply this into your speech, you will sound like fantastic. And I think we can try the challenge because we can learn grammar and then we continue with the useful expressions for speaking. Okay, this is another part. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So now we're going to practice with keyword transformation. You might be wondering, Carlos, what is keyword transformation? Keyword transformation is paraphrasing. I made a mistake when I was speaking. Did you realize? I want to repeat again, okay? And then you might be wondering what is key transformation? And key transformation is paraphrasing. Did you understand? I made a mistake. Did you notice?
You use twice.
One more time, like, well, lady, so now we're gonna talk about keyword transformation. You might be wondering, what is keyword transformation? And keyword transformation is paraphrasing. Did you find a mistake?
I'm not sure if it's a mistake, but you don't use spelling. No, like
the mistake is this. Look at this. And you might be wondering, what is keyword transformation? Remember that this is indirect question. You say, you might be wondering what keyword transformation is. That is the mistake. And sometimes you make the mistake and you need to like find a solution, okay? This is a good way to know if a person can speak a language. If you want to know if someone can speak English very well, you can say, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Sabes a qué hora es? Y si la persona te dice, do you know what time is it? Okay? Let's begin here. We must take as much advantage as possible of any opportunity to speak. You have to use the word most. Let me help you. Let me help you because you're going to do the second one. In this case, take advantage of something means aprovechar algo, sacarle provecho, tomar ventaja. Okay? For example, how do you say, tengo que sacarle provecho a todo el tiempo que tengo in English?
I have to take advantage of all the time that I have.
Yes, I have to take advantage of all the time I have. That's perfect. In American English, let's take a step up your English. We say make the most of something. It means usar o disfrutar algo tanto como sea posible. Okay, it was like, Carlos, please, you need to take the computer back in the afternoon. Oh my goodness, I need to make the most of the computer. Voy a usarla tanto como pueda. I need to make the most of the computer. I need to make the most of the time. Did you understand this word? Make the most of something?
Yes.
Yeah. No questions before we continue?
No.
That's cool. This is for you. You know the word matter. It says, honestly, I don't mind where we go for our summer holidays. Honestly?
Honestly, I don't mind where we go for our summer holidays.
Yes, we have to use the word matter.
Okay, honestly. It doesn't matter where we...
Yeah, it doesn't matter me. It doesn't matter me.
It doesn't matter me where we go for our summer holidays.
Almost perfect, but it doesn't matter to me.
To me, okay.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't matter to me. So for example, if you are at intermediate student level, you say, well, it's important to me. It's important to me, but you, because you are more professional, you say, well, it matters to me. It matters to me. It's important to me. Basic vocabulary, advanced vocabulary. As you can see here, we have more words. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter that. You have here the examples. Okay? Next. Able. You know? Able.
Yeah.
How can we do this?
Could you speak English when you were younger? When you were younger, you were able to speak English?
But it is a question. When you were younger, you were able to speak? Or were you?
Were
you
you able to? Okay, were you able to speak English?
Yeah, but let me tell you that in real life, when you talk to native speakers, you say, and hey, you were able to speak English? It's okay. They understand. This is just for grammar, okay? It's more grammar. It's not about real life. In real life, of course, you say, hey, you were able to speak English, right? And you use the words right. Okay? In Canada, people say, hey. So, were you able to speak hey? In American English, right.
Okay.
And we have be able to, past and able to, being able to. No questions?
No.
Great. Let's continue with away.
10 to 16 minus 8. 16 minus 8. This is...
You have to use the word away.
If you take away...
If you
16.
take away... But if you take away 16... Yes. If you take 8 away from 16, or take away 8 from 16. Take away means quitar, sustraer. Okay? If you go to the supermarket and then you say, well, add up the bills for each month, take this away from the income. Réstale a los ingresos. Take this away from the income. Did you understand this word? Take something away from.
Yo no sé sumar ni restar en español, se me va a complicar el inglés.
Yeah, en inglés vendría a ser como 16 menos 8, pero es quitar 8 de 16, of course. Yeah. And the last one before we continue with the next presentation. No, we have more, 2 more.
300 students entering the swimming competition this year. 300 students what is the word that I took?
Yeah,
took
in the
part.
past.
Took
Yeah, but it is in the past. In the present is take part. Part means to participate, to be involved in something.
Okay.
Okay? to be involved, take part. And okay, we're gonna stop here. Then we continue with that part. I have another lesson for you. Because we need to finish. Yeah, okay, let me share these here. Okay, in this presentation, we have a lot of expressions that you might use in your day. Okay, for example, intermediate student are basically say, I'll start immediately. I'll start immediately. But you cannot say that because this is very basic. You can say any ideas? No? I'll get it right on it.
Get it. Yeah.
I'll get right on it.
I'll get right on it. Okay.
Okay. I'll get right on it. Oh, I'll start immediately. I'll do it right now. En lugar de decir, I will do it right now, el más básico de todos vendría a ser este, ¿no?
I'll do it right now. Yeah.
Yes.
That's at the end of
Yeah. Y luego digo, I'll start immediately, intermediate. But then, I'll get right on it.
right on it.
Yeah.
Right on it.
I'll get right on it. El truco no es aprenderte qué significa cada palabra, sino el momento nada más. Por ejemplo, que signifique I'll start immediately, I'll do it right now. Oh, I'll get right on it. Hey, can you do it right now? Yes, I'll do it. I'll get right on it. Lo voy a hacer al toque. Ya mismo lo hago. Okay?
Okay.
I will do it right now. I'll get right on it. And I'm happy that I could help you. But this is this is not like advanced word, but you might hear this expression in real life, in context. Maybe when you buy something, you can say, always happy to help. Because you meet, do you remember ellipsis? You drop I'm, because it's obvious who is happy. I'm always happy to help. You can use this. Instead of saying, are there other options? For example, I realized that in Spanish, when the seller or the clerk asks the question, ¿qué quieres? He or she doesn't say ¿qué quieres? They say, ¿qué desea? Or not. Yeah. In English, you don't say, well, they don't say, are there other options? No. They say, can we consider other options? Okay? Can we consider other options? Remember that after other, we use a plural noun. Do you have any question up to this point?
No.
No, right? And before we continue, I want to ask you a question. Uh-oh, where's the whiteboard? Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Please read the first question.
Can we consider other options?
Yeah, it is like this one, the same problem. Can you pronounce this one?
Matter.
Can you pronounce this one?
Matter.
Uh-huh.
Mother.
Yeah, it's different. I was like, okay, remember that we use the T flat, the R. Drop the first sound, matter, but this is mother.
Mother.
Okay. How do you say, no le importa a mi mamá?
It doesn't matter to my mom.
No, but you want to say to my mother. It doesn't matter to my mother. Like, it doesn't matter to my mother. Okay, one more time.
it doesn't matter to my mother.
It was better. It was better, quite better. Now, in this case, we have the same sound, like other. Other. Other.
Other. Can we consider other options?
Yes, the same happened here with this word. People say together, and now it's not together. It was like together. Together. Yeah. Recuerda que es una D vibrante. Si tú no dices la D vibrante, suena medio raro. Like papá, mira. Father, 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 father. ¿Y cómo sería en inglés, Carlos? Sí. Father. Mira. Father, 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 father. Sonidos totalmente like different. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then this part. We have here.
Can we?
Yeah. Cámbiame ese
Can we?
can. No. Quiero que me pronuncies la K con la N, sí. Can. Porque es una function word. Can we
consider other options?
It was like a native. Can we
consider other options?
Other options. The next one.
I can do it for you.
I
can do it for you. I can do it.
Now, next one.
I can't play soccer.
Yeah, that's great. Remember, this is a content word, so you longer, louder, and higher. So I can't, because when you speak in English, you speak fast, but you express the ideas like, I can play soccer, but I can play basketball. Now, the last part.
Can you do it?
Incorrect.
Yes,
Incorrect. Can
you do it?
Yeah, it would be like, es como el Kun, el jugador Kun. Yeah, Kun, pero una U pequeñita, porque es la K suena.
Can you do it?
Yes.
You do it? Yes, I can.
Ahora, truco, cuando esta palabra se encuentra al inicio, en el medio de una oración, se pronuncia can, pero cuando está al final, se pronuncia can. Se pronuncia normal. Ahora, Carlos, pero si tú me dices can y el aquí también se pronuncia can, me parece un poco difícil al momento de entender. Recuerda que cuando yo pronuncie negativo, lo voy a hacer más largo y lo voy a hacer más fuerte. Por ejemplo, te digo, I can play soccer, but I couldn't play basketball. I can't, o al revés, I could play soccer, but I can drive a car. I can't. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Let's continue. I more or less agree. When we were watching The Big Bang Theory, we use expression. Do you remember?
Yeah. More.
Agree to?
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. This is an advanced expression. And now we have I more or less agree. Más o menos de acuerdo. And in English, we can say, I agree with you up to a point, but I agree with you up to a point. It means like, estoy de acuerdo hasta cierto punto, pero I think that you're stupid. Maybe you can say, like, I'm agree with you up to a point, but el agree to disagree, it is like, it's the same, I think. No, ¿estamos de acuerdo en qué?
En que no estamos de acuerdo.
Ya, lo traduces, no, pero tiene el nivel de respeto tu opinión, pero no la comparto.
Okay.
Agree or disagree, like agree to disagree, you know, agree or disagree. Next, shall we talk again next week? Well, I love this expression because in American, well, it's not just American, it's a British English. In British English, we use shall a lot. Have you ever used shall a lot? No?
Shall. I heard, but I didn't use it.
Okay, el shall, trucazo. Por ejemplo, solamente usarás el shall antes de terminar con un I y con un we. ¿Qué? ¿Y los demás? No. ¿Por qué no? Porque nadie los usa. ¿Y por qué? No se sabe nadie. ¿Y por qué? No te cuestiones demasiado, solamente aprende que el shall lo uso con I y con we. Es bien difícil que alguien te use un you. ¿Ok? Ahora, ¿cómo usa el shall, Carlos? Si lo traduces es como, por ejemplo, el shall tiene significado gramaticalmente como el will. Es lo mismo, es como un will. Pero solamente se usa con I y con we. Lo usamos para hacer preguntas de cortesía. Acuérdate, lo uso para hacer preguntas de cortesías. Por ejemplo, quiero preguntarte, ¿no? ¿Puedo empezar, no? ¿Puedo empezar? Se traduciría como empezaré. Empezaré, digo. Shall I start? Tú lo traduces como, puedo comenzar, ¿no? Por cortesía. Pero si lo traduces literalmente es empezaré. Pero suena, empezaré suena como si fuera un, ¿puedo comenzar? ¿Te das cuenta?
Sonaría mejor should I start?
No, el should I significa, ¿debería yo comenzar? Recuerda que el shall solamente se usa para hacer preguntas de cortesía. Por ejemplo, ¿puedo ingresar? No voy a decir, can I enter? No, no, no. Digo, shall I enter? Ok, ¿está mal si digo can I enter? No, no está mal. Pero para ellos es más natural utilizar el shall al momento de hacer preguntas de cortesía. ¿Ok?
Okay.
¿Me puedo ir? ¿Cómo sería me puedo ir?
Shall I go?
Shall I go? Shall I go? Shall we eat? ¿Podemos comer? ¿Comeremos? Es como, ¿podemos comer? Shall we go? Shall we eat? Podemos comer, pero solamente se usa con el I, con el y con el. ¿Ok?
Okay.
De todas formas, te voy a compartir igual la presentación de la clase. Te estoy dejando todas las expresiones, ¿ok? Que puedes usar en el día a día. Do you have any questions? 1 second. Yeah. Do you have another question? ¿Tienes alguna consulta antes de terminar la sesión? Al terminar te voy a enviar tu grabación. 1 second. Déjame enviarte el archivo. Where is it? Yes. Te acabo de enviar el archivo de Silent Letters, de Intermediate to Advanced y el archivo de Duso, por si acaso, just in case. If not, you cannot check it out. If not, you know, like an exam institution. Okay, so it was a pleasure for me to be here with you today, and I hope to see